You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for you tonight, 2 people flying in a small plane. A Cirrus SR-22 crashed right around 9:20 this morning at the Amazon building construction site off Singleton Station Road in Alcoa. WATE's Kirsty Crawford has more.
This plane crashed right behind me, right off of Singleton Station Road. This area is obviously close to a few different airports, so the people living here, they're used to hearing planes flying above them all the time. Just being here all day today, I've heard more than a dozen airplanes flying above me. Now, if you take a look at this video of the crash scene, this is what these neighbors are not used to. One woman tells me she's been living here for 30 years, never saw a plane crash near her home. Another neighbor was outside when she heard the crash. She couldn't even guess it was a plane. She thought it could have been an explosion at this Amazon site. Heaven Jenkins says she's just grateful this crash wasn't as worse as it could have been.
It's a giant machine coming from the sky, diving and taking out as many people whoever's on there or a whole area. But like, people got lucky this time. They could take out all these homes and that whole building.
A witness working at this Amazon site tells me he saw when the plane started losing altitude, then saw a parachute deploy before the plane hit the ground. From this vantage point, we have not been able to see what kind of condition that plane is in, and right now we don't know if the 2 people inside have serious or minor injuries. We are trying to get that information, though. Reporting in Alcoa, Kirsty Crawford, WATE 6 on your side.
Well, there are still a lot of questions surrounding what happened. We know the FAA is already on the scene. The NTSB agents are on their way, and we're going to continue to follow this investigation for you and, of course, bring you any updates. Next on the Big 7 tonight, we're looking at the courage it takes to come forward with claims of abuse, assault, and harassment. Now, we told you yesterday about an internal affairs investigation revealing multiple claims of sexual misconduct against former Knoxville Police Deputy Chief Ronald Green. Well, Knoxville Police Chief Eve Thomas and Mayor Indy Kincannon both applauded the 5 women who shared their stories. Now we're hearing from Catherine Oakes at the McNabb Center about why coming forward is so difficult.
That really does take a lot of courage to put yourself out there in a position to speak out against something terrible that happened to you that's very personal, and to be able to talk about that to other people.
Now, she also noted survivors are often feeling anger, grief, or guilt. Plus, some may be numb or in denial about what happened. But the biggest fear many have is not being believed. We should remember that assault, abuse, and harassment can have lingering impacts. It's why Oakes says it's important to reach out and connect with local resources for help. We should also note how much Deputy Green could make with his pension. Last night we told you he would receive retirement benefits. City of Knoxville pension system now telling us an early estimate for Green's pension is around $6,200. We're told his retirement will be voted on mid-January. Right now Green is on track to retire January 1st. Next on the Big 7, a man from La Follette found guilty of attempted murder and kidnapping in another state has now been sentenced. 42-year-old James Chadwell was arrested in April after being accused of kidnapping, beating, and sexually assaulting a 9-year-old girl in Lafayette, Indiana. In addition to attempted murder and kidnapping, Chadwell pleaded guilty to strangulation and being a habitual offender. Chadwell is also being investigated in connection to the 2017 murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. They were found dead after they went for a hike in Indiana. Now on the 7, we're learning a man needed several face surgeries after he was beaten by a group on the University of Tennessee's campus. Now, this happened on the basketball court on Fraternity Park Drive. The victim told investigators that he was confronted by a group around 3 a.m. on November 12th and was assaulted after a verbal fight. The victim was taken to the hospital by members of the fraternity. Court documents note he had extensive damage to his jaw and face and had to go through multiple surgeries. Ultimately, the victim identified 18-year-old John Lebrecht to investigators through an Instagram post. Surveillance footage showed 7 people in total, including Lebrecht, on the basketball court. Now, this led to the arrest of 3 people. Nicholas Haley and John Burke were booked into jail yesterday. Lebrecht was previously arrested. All 3 are charged with felony aggravated assault. Next on the Big 7, an update on a case that we've been following for 2 years now. The last of the 3 teens arrested in the murder of Bernard College freshman Tessa Majors has pleaded guilty. You may remember Tessa was the great niece of legendary Tennessee coach Johnny Majors. The 18-year-old was fatally stabbed in Morningside Park near Columbia University's campus on December 11th, 2019. Rashawn Weaver, who prosecutors said wielded the stolen knife, pleaded guilty to Majors' murder and 2 earlier robberies. Weaver will be formally sentenced on January 19th. Next up today, the University of Tennessee released its 2022 economic report to the governor, and we're told this year is going to be viewed as a year of recovery from an economic standpoint. Associate Research Professor Larry Kessler says now that there has been an effective vaccine rollout and a 3rd round of stimulus checks, well, things could be looking up. There has been an incredibly strong economic recovery for most of 2021 as Tennesseans are spending money again. UT also tells us consumers spent $15.7 trillion on goods and services in 2021, which we're told is up 11.9% from the year before. Sales for durable goods like cars, computers also grew more than 17.5%. There are a lot of interactive elements to go with the 2022 report, and for a link to them, as well as the full report itself, just look for this story on WATE.com or on your 6 on Your Side news app. And rounding out our Big 7, federal legislation awarding Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss the congressional gold medal is now officially law. President Biden has now signed the bill, posthumously awarding the Congressional Gold Medal to Staff Sergeant Knauss, as well as the other 12 U.S. service members killed during the final days of the war in Afghanistan. Now, following the presentation by congressional leaders, the medals will be given to the Smithsonian Institute. They will then be made available for display outside of Washington. All 13 of these service members were also posthumously awarded a Purple Heart.